Me, I know if I got disconnected or not. Okay, you don't need to tell me. You don't need to tell me. I know. I know 90% of the time. It'll tell me. It'll tell me OBS disconnecting. Okay. Okay. So, I don't know. I was waiting for people since like this is like look. There's sunlight. This light. See, literally there's sunlight. Okay. First thing for people that are here early. I'll show you guys for what people said saw yesterday. Okay, people that don't want to see feet, just don't look at the stream for like 2 seconds. So yeah, my feet got fucked up. Like, okay, so I need to actually. Oh yeah, you can see it. This. Look, do you see this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't even need to focus. You can see it, right? Like it's like bubbled. Like it's like there's water in this. Can you focus? Okay, I don't need to focus. You see it? See? You see this like P-shaped shit like right here. Okay, it's not like that. It's not like painful. You're eating. Okay. I mean, I don't need to focus. You see it, right? Okay. Anyways, so I'm pretty sure what happened was, uh, so what happened was, I didn't wear socks and I was walking. That's what happened. Yeah. So, uh, in terms of what I was wearing. Okay. So here. So I posted this right about my lineup. So I don't have I didn't do day 3 because it's not it literally is gonna arrive like today. Like after it ends. So I didn't do this. But the last day, if you guys know the Night Fury Watame, it's just like a short like boot. Like it's just black short boots. And I wore that before and I walked a whole day with no problem. But I was wearing socks. So I'm pretty sure the reason is I didn't wear socks, so I fucked up. Yeah, so I fucked it up basically. So that's what happened. But yeah, I'll show you guys. Just I'll try to be like day by day. Yeah. Okay. First thing, this is like the playmat of like the Anime Expo spots. They have like 3 animals, a butler, and then 2 girls. Walking skill issue. Yeah, I needed the socks. But yeah, I literally I had it on, and then after my friend parked, we found a parking that was only $13, but it was really like it's like not far away. It's like 10-minute walking, and I was walking towards the convention. Uh, and then I was gonna enter the convention, but then my feet was like painful. And I posted it on Twitter. It was like it wasn't bubbling yet, but you could see like the skin was like fucked basically. So yeah, I basically only walked for 10 minutes and then this happened. So wear socks. That's the lesson. Don't fucking just like barefoot and go into a fucking boots or something. But yeah, that's what happened to my feet. I just want to get that out there, and I'll do. Let's just go in like. Oh here. Uh, so yeah, this is the pamphlet. I guess brochure pamphlet of like AX. They have it every year. I'm too lazy to get it. It's free, but I was like, I'll talk about this. I guess. So the key visual here, I guess the main visual this year is this is like basically like the main mascot, and then this is fuck what is it in English? But this is one of the Rosen Maiden doll or character. This one is Amu from Shugochara, and those are like they're like 2 most famous series from Peach Pete. This is their signing. But basically, they were here 20 years ago as AX guests. I was not at AX 20 years ago, but I was at AX 10 years ago. But we can talk about 10 years of AX another day because if I'm going to talk about it, I could get out my 50 plus autographs and then we could, not even AX, like I have stuff that's not from AX, but just in terms of autograph alone plus AX and autograph, I can yap for 10 hours. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that today. There's like so many insane stuff happening each year because I go every year. Especially I specialize in autograph, okay? So there's a lot of shit happening when people want their stuff. But yeah. But they also drew this like they're like two girl artists, like they're like a duo. Yeah, this one is fucking don't know the English. But like she's one of the more like she's like a popular like one of the popular characters. Um but yeah, it's kind of like I guess like the main character say. But yeah. So I'm going to pamp it because I feel like there's people that might not know about AX. So I just want to show like what it's about, even though like some stuff I don't go. Like for example, I don't play Persona, but there's some Persona stuff that happened. That was funny. I'll talk about it later. But and a summer return. So this is just like Japanese like J-pop slash like Japanese stuff. Uh, music bands, stuff, idols. I wasn't interested particularly in any of them, so I didn't went. But my friend went. So if you have VIP, you're actually pretty very close to the stage. And with VIP, they have like a high touch, which is like you wave. If you've been to K-pop concerts, you know what a high touch is. But like it's the same thing. Like yeah, it's like that's at 7, but the high touch is at 4. So I had friends that went. I went to Anasa's before, but this year I wasn't interested particularly any of them, so I didn't went. But they were still selling tickets, not just not front seats, but the ticket is sold out. And I'm not gonna read everything, but this like just all informations and there's like ads. Oh yeah, and then this is like the peak. They had a gallery, so they have like I think in like 10 days they have like the exhibition in Japan. So we basically got a preview because they were showing art pieces. But they only had like 3 merch, and I'll talk about the merch in detail. But uh, they were also here for signing. I went to the signing, and they also had a panel. I went to the panel. This was like the main stuff that I was interested in here, and then the other stuff that I was interested in, like the Project Set guy, like the Miku mobile game. So I went there. I'll talk about it later. I'll go into through days, and this is like another artist. I did not know. I do not know him. I went to the signing, and I'll talk. I'll talk about it. Yeah, and this is and this is like close to like downtown LA. There's like Little Tokyo and Jungle, all that stuff. They have like a Sega. They have like a Sega I think or something. Yeah. And then there's hours. Blah blah blah. Like I don't need. To, I know all this shit. I don't need to know. This is like guest of honors. Like the guest that AX got. And I'm pretty sure like most all the guests of honor have signing sections. Sometimes like for example like Aniplex or Crunchyroll they would have like they'll be like oh JJK panel or Demon Slayer panel and they'll like have like JP Seiyu slash voice actor come but they'll only show up on panel like on the panel they wouldn't do any signing. But yeah, like TikTok ad, guys. And then they also had like Maycast and like idol stuff, which I was not interested in, but they always had these. Like May slash Butler place. In the industry, there was like VTubers, like English voice actor, Asa Nagi. I think he's an R18 artist, but I don't know him. And his signing, like you have to pay. I have friends that went there, but I didn't went. But like, it's also here. This is like FGO panel always has the same fucking people, and I've been there before, so I've been to like the first year one. So I'm like, I don't care about English server, and they're gonna just post the trailer right after the panel on the same day. Like I don't need to be in the room to watch it happen. They'll be like, "Oh, you're the first one out of Japan," or like you're the first in the role to see this premiere. I'm just like, why do I give a shit about this? It's not always exclusive, okay? Like this is gonna be public. I can see it like in 4K on my TV, okay, on YouTube later or on Twitter or something. But yeah, this is also R18 artists. They have like basically these are like all the industry guys. Oh yeah, Paulo's here. If you guys know B Star, if you guys know Baki, Baki's author's daughter. She was there doing signing. I didn't get to do her signing, but she was here. She had a panel. And then yeah, this is the music is basically what happened at the Anason, like the live. And or oh yeah, this is like they have panels for these. What I think it's Konasha, maybe like Crunchyroll, all that. I don't know why they're here. They're not here. Actually, also, I don't have it with me, but in the hall, I'll show you guys. I took some bad photos, but I took some pictures, I guess. But they have the Nanigasaki, the cover CD. They have a like a square sticker. Like you like follow their social and they'll give it to you. And I was like, I already follow you guys. I probably followed you guys like 5 years ago to get some other free shit. So I got that, but I don't know where I put it. It's probably in like one of my Ida bags. But yeah, I guess it's a interview. Oh yeah, and then this was here. This is like the like BO, but it's not BO. But yeah, this was like voted favorite in actually the section. But it's kind of like a like what horror drama stuff. Uh, I mean they had like stuff before, but I guess this is like the biggest one they have like in yeah. And yeah, they also have like what like uh cosplay contests where I don't know if you like I guess you win prizes or stuff like that. They also have like fashion show stuff like that. I'm also on not but this is like Lolita J Fashion, Free Fashion, Harajuku, stuff like that. So AX stands, like all these stuff that I'm not interested in, but they have this. I'm just saying. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, and they were on live just to I guess you could see what's happening. I think they had a stage and then they were talking to guests. I don't know if they had stuff like walking around, but they were live. Oh yeah, and then this is like all the exhibitors in the South Hall, and then they have AA at the end as well. Yeah, and then this was they had it I think last year as well. Uh, it's like they have like the editor from like Shonen Jump manga, and then you could do a portfolio review. Basically, they could look at your work and give like feedback. And oh yeah, map. So basically, when I talk about halls, this is the map. So this is the South Hall. This is where the exhibitor and artist alley is at, and this is the bridge that you can walk. You can also cross outside, but inside there's a bridge here, and then in the West Hall there's entertainment. Close to the bridge and in West Hall there's also piano room, like Pentra Hall main event, and then right here this is JW, so that's a hotel block. So they have autographs and also like pianos. Oh, and then crypto here, which used to be Staples, is Novo and what was the other thing? Fuck, I forgot. But it's like the live places. It'll come up later. There's like two stuff here. Yeah, and then this is just map. Look, yeah, and this is is all the exhibit hall. You see all the sponsors slash people, and this and JW like panels. There's like 3 levels, so there's like different rooms. And in hours like JW camp lines. This is the entertainment hall. So a lot of like Goon mobile game shit that I don't fucking care is all here. Yeah. There's this. There's also like a TCG section that you if you want to play. So that's entertainment hall. Yeah. And then oh yeah, here. So it is yeah, Peacock Theater. Yeah. Which is like Novo. Like Novo's like but like crypto, there's like 2 places for panels slash live. And this is no maps, and all the art. There's like 940 plus artist alley, but I didn't win this year. It's like I don't need to buy stuff. It's fine. And then this is just all the every single panel and like date and hours. Like what is it about? Oh yeah, and they have an auction every year at the end. I think it's like they could sometimes they have rare stuff like I guess like original Gengar stuff like that, and then it's like they donate. Uh, they donate basically. Uh, but I never went there. But I know they always have day 3, day 4. Oh, this like AX merge. Yeah, AX merge. Oh yeah, this is also AX merge. This is the map. I have I think last year or 2 years ago I have the power charger. But I didn't buy it this year. I don't need it. I didn't need it. But this like apparel, light stick, all the stuff. all the sponsors that you guys should know who they are. Like I don't explain. But yeah, then you will see we'll see you guys next year. It's like so this is the pamphlet that you could just get for and there's also like two bags from AX from Kodasha. They also have that like last year. I think they started last year or 2 years ago, but they're just like paper bags. I mean, not paper bags. Plastic bags. Yeah, I went to AX. I always go to AX. I've been going to AX for 10 years. But yeah, there's like I think two designs. This is some isekai that I don't know. It's like two sides, and then this is the witch out. Like she was here last year and she did signing. Not here this year, but because they're like Kodashan's titles. Ghost in the Show. I went to the panel, but yeah, Ghost in the Show. This is all that stuff, not including the one coming out next year. And then this is the Gachi Akuta, which I don't care, but it's gonna come out. They had two panels. They like both of them had like I'll show you guys later. I took like bad photos, but it's like they have a whole installation. That's like you can take photos and stuff. So I'm gonna go in order. So I think what happened okay, yeah, actually before yeah, I'll talk about this. So actually before day one. So if people know what I'm talking about. So it used to be it used to be for autograph. It used to be actually in the hall and they just taped lines on the fucking like ground with different colors. And then after that, they changed it outside under the bridge. And then you would be there overnight to get the ticket for autograph because they give it out at 8 a.m. every day in the morning. Then after that, they did it. I guess like they didn't want it under the bridge. They moved it out in front of the grass. Like basically when you cross the bridge outside and there's a fucking grass there. So they had it there outside. And then there was Ichigo's Waste after Morita. And people that actually know, he was here at AX before. Not as a guest of honor. And he didn't do any signings, but he was here. And my friend saw him walking around and he was so kind to sign on your cosplay that wasn't even related to whatever thing he did. But yeah, so he was here before. But that year he was here because of the new Bleach stuff. It was the Viz panel, and there were scalpers, Funko Pop scalpers. And the problem was they were sitting there. I mean, that wasn't a problem because like you could. It's like I could sit there like a week before and just sit there and be like I'm in line, because like the line starts there. But there's nobody there. There's so many crazy stories I'm not gonna go into. But what happened was they didn't even have a fucking AX badge, and then they would cut people in. So like it's not like the 30 people always sat there, but then they would have 30 chairs there, and then they'll be like, oh, we're in line basically. And not even that is like through the night people would cut because basically you could count because it's 75 priority and 50 standby, and you could count what your number is because you could just count how many people are in front of you. But then in the morning you'll figure out that oh wait, why is my number bigger now because they're food cutting. But yeah, so what happened was that happened, and then I think the guests didn't like that, so then they tried to do online. So last year was the first time they did online, but then for online, they somehow also still had tickets handing out. Oh, and there's so many shit. Oh my god! And then it was a shit show on day one and also day two. But I'm not gonna go into detail. I can talk about the autograph shit on a separate stream for 10 hours because there's so many shit that I've witnessed, and not even just AX, but I've done I know. Okay, I know. Even though I've known people when I was in line. There's people that have been to AX like 20 years ago, and I'm like, yeah, you're actually the OG. I'm like a new. But I'm just saying, I know what the fuck. I've seen a lot of shit. When people want their shit, people do stuff. Okay. So what happened this year was they did it all online. So what happened was they're like, okay, on this day at 12 a.m. we'll drop the link, and then you wait in line. There'll be a queue, and it'll be RNG, and you'll get a number. For example, you'll be in line and whatever stuff. It's like I don't know if you buy a concert ticket, kind of. So they had that stuff, and it was a fucking shit show. And the reason, no, yeah, I know. Okay, no. Okay, I'm not even gonna talk about what happened before because like I know I remember if I look at my autograph, I'll remember all that shit. Like it's not even like it's not even like that. So yeah, no, this year what happened was so first of all, the link was fucking not working. So what happened was, so like when you get in, like it's basically like, oh, you're in line now. And then there's a page where it's like, let's say like there's 50 guests, right? And you're supposed to click on the guests and then it goes to the page where it has a section. So for example, oh, signing on, for example, day one, I don't know, Thursday, or was it okay? I don't remember the dates, but I'm just giving an example like, oh, at 1 p.m. And then you'll click on it, you click, put your name, put your email, they send it to you. It's free. But there's ones that also you need to pay, but like basically it's the same process. But what happened was the button was fucking broken. So there was only one people, I think it was the Sakamoto Days producers. They had like you could click on them, but everybody else you couldn't click on it. And then somebody in the Discord figured it out and was like, "Oh, you need to manually put the slash on the URL, and then you have to put the guest name, and then you'll be basically in the page, like not going through the button." And there's people that didn't know that. And then they saw everything basically they wanted it got sold out. And then I guess after 30 minutes it got fixed. But then at that time, like everything got sold out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the 30-minute. Okay, no. Also, this year they literally did not do shit. This year they even check ID. Last year, so this year they made it so it was all underneath, like on the other side, which is I like that because like there's no like confusion. Because last year it was like they were still signing inside of the JW room where it's like where the levels is at, and then I've asked staff is like where is this, and they're like, oh no, you can't go here. You have to go down and get outside. Basically, what we had to do this year, but you don't go through unless I guess your industry or a staff. But last year was strict. They're like, okay, okay, I gotta talk about last year. The fucking printer was broken and shit on day one. It was a shit show. I've seen somebody was like, my kid was gonna shit and pee himself, so we need to get a ticket. And the volunteer's like, this is my first day at AX doing volunteer. I don't want. And she's like, I'm sorry, I don't want the kid to shit like shit his pants and stuff. Like, there's so many shit happening. Okay, that was last year. But this year, it was just like they didn't even like last year. They were like, you need to prove it wasn't a screenshot. Like this year, they were just like, oh, like okay, like that, like they didn't even check ID. But then okay, so what happened was I was gonna talk about this year online verification. So what happened was it was always for AX. It was one ticket per guest per signing. So guests, well, like some of them, most of them would have more than one section. So for example, like this one, she had I think 2 or 3 day, like different days of signing, and basically it is you could. It's not against the road that you have it. It's against the road if you have multiple tickets for the same section. But it's not against the rule if you have the same person but in different sections. So I don't know what happened with the communication because the ticketing is like another company, but I think they also try to sneak and change it in league or something. But to be honest, like you can't do shit because they could say whatever they want. Like even if like they want to cancel like autograph like last minute they could. It's like it's free. Unless like you get paid, they refund it. Like it's like you can't do much, okay? But my point is, so what happened was they were canceling, they're nuking everybody's ticket. And because I had 2 tickets for her, so she is if you guys know, there's a famous BL manga called like Bitch Bitch Club. So she's the author. And I was like there were still tickets. I was like in line at 1,000, but everything like Peach Pit already sold out. The reason I got Peach Pit was I was refreshing the page for 2 hours after 12. And somebody, I think because on the first day, they were canceling duplicates immediately in the same section. So there were like dropping tickets, but just like 1 or 2, and I got it. Like that's how I got it because Peach Pit was the first thing that sold out, and then it was the FF produced. So I got it. But then what happened was people were getting tickets new. They were like canceling, and then they were like, oh, because you violated the rules, so blah blah blah. And then everyone was so fucking mad, and they're like emailing, and they're like, no, like this is wrong. Like what is happening? And then like there's an entire. If you look at the Discord, like everyone was like, okay, do I just email and be like, can you cancel the duplicate and instead of a nuking or something like that? So I was like, I'm not gonna do shit. I'm gonna just wait because I'm just not gonna move. No, I'm not gonna move. I'm just not gonna move. LA Live. Oh yeah, no, I have an exhibitor badge, so going through in and out is not a problem. Like that was. But I mean, since like 2 years ago, the lines were not bad. The best one is the one at the West Hall, like the stairs upstairs, which I think last year they like closed it. No, I mean 2 years ago they still weren't like doing okay, another thing, the tapping this year was fucking stupid. Like, I exited, like, I know I exited, and then when I re-entered, they're like, "No, you can't, you have to exit again." I'm just like and I go to the 10 and fix it. I'm just like, are you shitting?" And then I feel like it's like some of the exit were just fucked up because I was like there was like a specific exit I went because I had to exit in and out a lot of times because I had to go to autograph, I was like walking, I was in and out, and then I was like, "Okay, no, I'm gonna take another route. I'm gonna go through another exit," and then there was no problem. So I'm positive there's like, and then also some of the scanners were like fucked up. It was fine. Like that's just I'm just like it was annoying, but like that happened. I was scanning in and out the badge. Like it's been like line going in is it's been good. Like yeah. Oh yeah, she did it wrong though. This is wrong. She wrote the kanji wrong. That's fine. It's wrong. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. So about her. Okay, I had to talk about this because that was like the whole shit show of like at least this year. Autograph. So what happened? Yeah, what happened was everything got canceled, including mine, because I had two of hers. So I got nuked, and then everybody was complaining on social, and then like I guess emailing, and to our surprise, they were like, "Oh, there was a mistake because we were trying to prevent scalpers, but then your ticket would get like basically your ticket will be back. Your ticket will be back by Thursday or something." So then I checked. Yeah, all my ticket went back. So I got all my tickets back. I got my tickets back. So it was like it used to just be like I don't cut I like you have scalpers. I'm a fucking bum. I could sit 2 days before. Like as long as I'm before you, you cannot cut me. Like I could sit there. I don't even sleep. I just sit there. Okay, like scalper are easy. Okay, it's like if I'm the first one in line, nobody can fucking cut in front of me. Okay, but oranging it online and battling with fucking like customer support is a different thing. And this thing was like this whole shit that was like nuking it, not nuking it, and stuff like that was like one week or 2 week before AX. So that I mean, I guess there's no more waiting outside midnight or afternoon, which is like what I used to do all the time. Before I was doing that before it was under the bridge. So I was doing that before it was waiting under the like outside, like camping at night. I don't even camp. I just sit. Like I don't bring sleeping bags. I don't bring like I bring nothing. I just sit on the fucking like that's what I always do. But yeah. What's scalping? I'm not scalping. Do you even fucking know what scalping means? Like they were selling tickets for like I think the peak tickets are selling it for like 300 or 400 and it's like I mean last year it wouldn't work because last year they were strict they would have to see the ID. Unless like somebody when they got the ticket they wrote your name. Because last year they checked ID if it doesn't match they're not going to get a ticket give you the ticket. This year they didn't give any shit. It was like I could have like gave my friend like my email and then like she could just win. Like like this year they did not fucking care. They were like very lenient. But there was also canceling. So like I don't know, like people might have got scammed by I don't know, buying tickets like secondhand because that's not allowed, I guess. I mean, it's a risk. I never do that. So they don't but they don't no. What do you mean they don't no, I think so what happened, I think they were like looking at no, I think it was a miscommunication because they thought it was one guest. No, because like okay, so the insane part is it says when you go to the ticket, it says one autograph, but they don't say per section. But then it is per section on AX website, and then they change it to one person can only get one guest of honor, which means it's not even like two people, you can only get one people, which is like everybody would like 90% of people would fucking get nuked if that was the rule. And then we were just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, blah, blah. And then everybody was complaining. But it was a happy ending, except the people that did not figure out the URL on the first day because they fucked up the button, basically. so, so that was the only loser out of this, but everybody else was fine. Yeah. So I know people, I think what people did, like, they had like 10,000 devices because of RNG. So they had like different I don't know how they did, but then they were trying to get a good number basically for the queue in line. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. You accidentally bent into a staff member and you stopped and apologized on the way, which your coworker just touches my shoulder and told me I can't have a signed exhibit hall and says that he has cosplayed it. I think yeah, you can't have signs. I'm pretty sure. Or it depend. I think it depends. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I don't usually give a hard time to staff because they're fucking volunteers, and I think they even cut staff this year. Most of the time they don't know shit. But as I mean, it's understandable because it's like they're not really. I think a lot of them are not really trained. There's one year I was like, I have to get in because my signing. They're like, oh, you can only get in like publicly. I think it's like you could get in at 10 or something. And I'm like, my signing is at 9. I have to get in. Like, and then they're like, "Where is it at?" I'm like, "It's at Kentia Hall." There's like, and then they're like, "Where is that Kentia Hall?" And I'm like, "Literally under escalator of South Hall." And then they're trying to find the map on the pamphlet. I'm just like, "It's okay, don't worry about it." And I just went through and I went to talk to another staff, and she's like, so it's like, so I'm not. I feel for their poor. Yeah. Like I feel like most of them are not like what like me. I yeah yeah. In general, like you just. But yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, it depends. Like sometimes, like it's like it depends, like on which staff. Like sometimes I like it's like you're just like unlucky or something. But it's like I'm not gonna argue. I don't want to get fucking. I mean, I never encountered that, but I'm just saying like usually I'm just like I'm not like I mean I've done other stuff before, but not like being like to them. But yeah. Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean, but like, I mean, you arguing with them is not gonna go anywhere. But like, are you gonna make a big scene and be like, call your manager here, and then be like, look, that's the sign there. You should compensate that and not do me. It's like, there's just no point. Just fucking, just go. Like, there's no reason. Yeah, like, just, yeah, I know you didn't argue. I'm just like, you're like, you didn't want to deal with that. That's what I mean. I'm like, when situations like that happen, I'm just like, I'm not gonna. I'm not here to deal with this shit unless it's something that's like I don't know if it's it's like it's fine. No. Anyways, okay. That was I already yapped like what how long? I fucking yapped for 30 minutes already. Okay. I can finally talk about that was the pre AX shit. That was the pre AX shit. We're not even at AX yet. No. Okay, so yeah, so this was like first day signing. I went. And she was like, "Oh, like, what's your favorite character?" And then I told her like, "Oh, and then she's like, "The last name one." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." So she like he is not like the most like popular one, but he's like the main characters like okay, like the top and the main character one, but he's not like super popular. Like the famous one is like the pink hair with the glasses. That's like a fucking bitch. But yeah, so like she did a tiny sketch. She wrote my name wrong, but it's fine. How's it going? I just finished yapping of pre-AX shenanigans on autograph. So you didn't miss anything. The Sakamoto apron. Wait, didn't they give it out if you went to the Netflix panel or something? Because my friend went there and then she's like, "Oh, here's an apron." I was like, "Oh," because I know they sold it in Japan as merch. I didn't know if they actually were selling it. Oh, maybe they were then. I guess I wasn't interested in merch. In general. So I didn't want to check. AX was a fun time. Oh, you missed my. Do you want to see my feed? You missed my. You missed my. It's in the beginning of the stream. My feet got fucked up. Long story short. Too long didn't read. Wear socks. If you're gonna wear boots. I what? Okay, yeah, I fucked up my feet, but it's fine. It's not in pain. Do you want to focus? I don't need to focus. You see, right? Like a blister? See this, right? See this, right? Like there's like liquids. There's like liquids. But yeah, it's not painful. It's just it was painful yesterday, but over the night it was fine. But yeah, just wear socks. for socks. It was $60. That's kind of expensive, but I guess it's a. But yeah, I think they were giving out free at the next fix. My friend got it. I was like, oh, she's like, oh, they're giving out as like guess giveaways or not. Like a lot of towns they just give out free shit. So I guess they gave that out. You have blister do? Okay, my blister is specifically because I just didn't wear socks for like a boost for a cosplay. Usually I never got blisters like this. But yeah, so yeah, that's the first signing. She wrote my name wrong. That's fine. She's also very cute. She's very pretty, like very nice. And then I had another signing. This one. Wait, was it this one? Is it wait? Day one. No wait. Oh yeah, and then day one Ashley. Oh, I'll talk about it later. But day one, yeah, I went to the project that I panel, but it was a movie. And then I had a signing. I think it was this one. I forgot, but it's either that one or this one. But yeah. Actually, no, this was day two. No. Yeah, no, this was day two. Did I only have one signing? Wait, let me see my schedule. I'm like, where's my schedule? I had. Oh yeah, no, it is this one. Yeah, okay, wait, is it this one? Bruh, I remember. Okay, but yeah, I had a panel in between. And then this one. Wait, is it this one? Wait, I thought this was day two. Wait, I'm so confused. Day one. Oh no, this was day two. Okay, no, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fucking up the timeline. Okay, I mean I could talk about this though. Since I already have it this year. So yeah, this is day two. Yeah, Kusa. I know Kusa. Yes, yes. So he had like the board, and then he had three different stickers, and then you could pick one. And I was like, oh, I was like Kusa. I picked this one. Free flashback. Okay, well, I have a warning. I was like, if you don't want to look at feet, I just close the window for 2 minutes. Okay. What's Dockers? Is that a type of shoe? No, Kusa is just like 23333. It's just laughing. They were trying to even like the staff was trying to even tell me like Kusa means like laugh and WW. I'm like, oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. And then they're like, this is popular. This is like the most like out of the three designs of the stickers, they're like, this is the most popular. I was like, yeah, because it's Kusa. But this was on day two, and I was cosplaying as Lila, right? Like the normal Lila life twin, and I was signing, and then he asked me, he was like, uh, what are you cosplaying? And I'm like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh. And then he was like, oh. And then somebody else, like next to him, I think it was like another staff, was like, blue eyes. I'm like, yes, blue eyes. That's what I mean. Like everybody that talks about Yu-Gi-Oh knows about blue eyes, not dark rendition. Like it's like Pikachu. That's what I mean. It's always blue eyes. But yeah, I was like, yes, blue eyes. But yeah, he did like marker. Like he did like this is like nice, nice Yu-Gi-Oh chatting about blue eyes. But yeah, this is day two. I went ahead. But so yeah, there was a project Sekai piano on day one, but it was a movie. They ended up being late. And then it was like a 2 hour movie, and then they said there was four voice actor that came up that was gonna like chat, but I was afraid I was gonna miss something, so I went. I left earlier. Let me see. Yep, because I wanted to go to the Ghost in the Show panel. Which I mean, I went in like around like when it started, so you know, like there wasn't a line yet, so I went in. What Blue Eyes cosplay? No, they're talking about Blue Eyes because I said Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, this was the poster that they gave out. Like it's a like a mini poster because they had a collab with Braindead, but it was not at AX. It was somewhere here, somewhere on Fairfax. Like it's in downtown, but it was like a pop up store. But they gave the poster, and then this was just like a flyer of from Konasha since that's the publisher. And so what happened was they talked about it, and then there was two things that we couldn't take photos that they didn't announce. It was they showed a color script, which is like how like it's gonna look like the colors of the anime episodes. Since they're gonna make one next year, like that is actually based on the original. So this one, this visual, everything else, everything like like the famous movie one, everything is not based on the original, at least the style and stuff. So they're finally doing the original one next year. So they were just talking about infos, and then they showed a color script, and then there was a kind of like a short, like 2 minute Genga of like just like line work, but it was like moving. And then they revealed like the new logo title. I forgot his name, but he's like famous for doing like sexy robot. He's like artist. That's on Twitter. Also, the new trailer that they added some games. It's also on trailer. On Twitter, so they posted it. Yeah, but yeah, the panel was fine. No, I did not go to the concert because there's nobody that was interested. I had friends that went. It's actually if you had VIP, it's very close to the stage. But I did not win. The high touch was at 4, and then it was like it's all good. I went through every Anison before they discontinued it. I was shocked. I was shocked to see that it came back because it was gone for a while, and then I guess it's back. So if they have like singers that I'm interested in, I might go if they have it next year. Yeah. So that's the Ghost in the Show panel. That's what happened day one. And I was wearing Kohane's street debut. And then day two, I already said. So day two, what happened was there was the same time on the morning I went to the signing again, but I gave it to my friend because I was like, oh, because I have an extra ticket, and basically I got all my new tickets back. I was like, you just get it. And then she has a signing similar time. So we were inside a hall, and I was just like, and they didn't fucking scan ID. So I was just like, hey, I was like, here, my ticket got scanned. You just go because she's fluent in Japanese, and then she wanted to talk about like some like to prove that like no, like but like she was trying to give it to her like close friend, that's like very into it. So she was trying to say like, oh, the newest chapter, the characters are doing something. So it's like if it's like you have to be a fucking fan to know about it because it just dropped like this month or something. But she was speaking fully in Japanese. It's like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. Like, oh, I really like this character, and it's like, so talk about DP. They're talking about BL plot. Okay, so yeah, that's what happened. I don't have it. I have a picture of it, but it's basically the same thing, but a different character. Because her friend wanted somebody else, which is actually like I would say the most popular character from the Glee Club, which is the pink hair dude that has like the tongue out and the glasses. But yeah, so that was in the morning. What happened in the morning? And then what else happened? Oh yeah, and then it was the Project Sekai panel. That was actually the fan meeting. Uh, so they gave out some free stuff. Some like this. I got like two. Oh shit! Wait, did I put it away? But okay, yeah, this was the giveaway they had. It's like a very flimsy tote bag. So it's just the Miku mobile game, basically. Oh right, okay. Oh, I saw it. Oh, no. What? What's this? Yeah, so it was like they gave a light stick. Can't really see. It's like not lighting anymore, but it's blue. And then they had a. So if you play the game, they have like titles in game, and this is the game name. This is the Hatsume and Miku, Colorful Stages. Yeah. So that's what they gave out. And it was kind of insane. I mean, it's not insane, but so what happened was there was 4 people. 2 of them from V Scott and two of them from Leonid. It was the 2 gays from V Scott. One of them I like. I mean, I shipped them. I shipping. I cosplay her on day one. So these are all like the main vocalists plus Miku. So she is super cute. Her singing is insane. If you see it live, it's like actually fucking insane. But she's my OG. Yeah. So they show like MVs, like lives, and then it was insane because they showed because I was with my friend and I was like, are they gonna show the gays on because like the gays are here? Like it's like they're all here. So what happened was they show the in game MV, which is like if you play, that's the MV that they show. And they fucking had what is in English or in Romanji? I need to. I was like shocked that they played. What is this in English? What is this in English? The one that has moaning. What is in English? Ifu Dodo, yes. Ifu Dodo. But true, BB Basquat. She's the main vocalist. The concert was great. Oh yeah, I heard some drama stuff from it's funny. They're like somebody was trying to fake that they have ADA because ADA seats are like pretty in front. They're always like in the front and on the side. And then I think there was like some JP fans. I mean, I know they're not like locals. I'm assuming it's JP fans. But they're trying to fake that they're deaf, like they couldn't hear. But if you're ADA, you would actually have an ADA like sticker on your badge. And then the staff was like, you have to leave. So that apparently happened in the concert. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, people do stuff to get what they want. So yeah, that happened at the concert. I mean, not here. The Annie Song one that you're talking about. Yeah. So they had Ifu Toto, which and then but I think whoever did the programming fucked it up because it was supposed to be a call and response. So what happened was like they were playing MV on the screen, right? And then the voice actor and the MC would just be like they're kind of awkward. It's kind of cringe where they're just like standing like they're just like walking around the stage and then we're just supposed to be do this. And like I'm sorry, like 99% of fucking English people don't know how to fucking like chant. Like they don't even know normal like hi hi like how to hi hi. Okay, like they don't fucking know. Like it's like I could be a call leader, okay, and I don't fucking do calls like that. So it's just like they're just tourists, okay. I'm sorry, there's tourists, okay. So what happened was they you're supposed to know the call before, like because you're supposed to be like they had like oh like when this line sings like you're supposed to say that, but they had that slide after they played the entire fucking thing. And then for Evil Dodo, it's funny because like there's like moaning, like they're like there's like there's like lines, and there was in the call and response you're supposed to like we the audience are supposed to be moaning. Yeah, so that happened, and then they played a live, and then I had to leave earlier because I wanted to go to the Peach panel. But after that, because my friend was there, she told me like, oh, they did like voice lines that was specifically, I guess, like like related to LA or it's like oh like something about LA. I forgot. She like you could record so like she just like and then also actually before everything actually the first thing they sat down and then you know they yap about like yeah you know every time they fucking go to Santa Monica Beach they go to fucking Dodger Stadium, Shoto Otani. They go to maybe Hollywood or at Disney. It's like the package they always do. It's like if you want to meet them, you probably just go there and then you probably meet them having fun outside of AX. I mean, they also live at JW, so like if you live at JW, I see them just like go to AX since I don't think they have a maybe they do have a staff route or something. But yeah, so that's what they usually do. So also in and out, always they be like in and out, in and out. It's like it's always the same shit. Like I'm like okay, it's like the talk about LA, I don't fucking care. It's always those stuff. But yeah, so and then PHP. So the PHP panel, uh, it was like they were just like talking about the flyer. Ah! I do. I hmm? Like flimsy flyer paper that I don't know where to send. I can't find it anymore. I had it. I know I had it. Where is it? Oh, this. Okay, I can't find it, but it's just a flyer of Amu, and it's like Kodasha. Like it's just like a piece of paper basically. But yeah, this is so they have an exhibition of all their work in Japan 10 days. But yeah, this is so they basically have like a they kind of have it at AX where you can see it. Uh, and then they only have fucking three merch, and the merch was kind of like so they had a $40 T-shirt, and then they had a art book that was $80, but it was not an art book. It was like so you know what newspaper, right? So imagine this, but like a sheet of like times two, and then it was literally just like they folded it. It was like 10 page folded, and that was $80. I was like, that is not a fucking art book. That's like I don't know. That's like some brochure. And my friend was like, at least like fucking like staple it. And I'm like, no, they want you to not staple it because you if you want to sign on it, and it was like regular paper. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I was like, okay. And then they had a fan that was like basically all the characters, but it was like a fan that was like the $30. Yeah, I think it was $30. They only had three merch when they had a lot of merch, and then but they had like the acrylic, like the small stuff. That was like if you buy $100 to pick it, like it was not for sale. And then they had like the display arts that you could buy. So if it was color, it was 300. If it was not color, like more like the black and white, like panels, that was 200. And but you had to pick up on the last day in the afternoon. And I was like, if you could just give it to me for 2 hours on a signing day, I'll buy it. But they're like, no, and it's like the first, I think, 30 minutes on the day one, everybody was buying it, so it was already gone. But I saw it before day one because I was like an exhibitor, so I was there when they were setting up, like they were still putting the stuff on the wall. But it's not free. You have to buy, and then you give it. This is free. This flyer is free. You can just get it, okay? But and then they also were like, if you buy 100, they'll give you a poster. And then on the last day, I just went, and then they didn't have any merch anymore. But then they were selling the posters, so they had two posters. There's one that was like basically this design, but like horizontal. So imagine all these, but like it was a horizontal design. And then they had this. This was the main event. And I was like, okay, $20, that's not bad because like if I buy this in JP, is like the shipping these papers are like a pain in the ass. So I was like, I'll just buy this. But yeah, this is like the main visual. So it's just like rainbow colored, but it's just like main characters of their work. But yeah. So you see, Peach Pit 25th is like their 25th anniversary of like all their work. But yeah, they're like OG show. It's pretty, I know. So that was and then they didn't want to show their faces, so they had like black, like a head thing around their head, and they tied it so you can't see them. They were like in all black, but in the panel they were just like Q&A talking about it, and you could ask questions. There's like five people that had a chance to ask questions. Like there's a mic in lineup. But yeah, all good. I'm like busy at AX, but like AX last day is like nothing. So that like last day is probably where I could do meet and greets. Basically, yeah. So yeah, that was the peak. And what else was on that day? Oh yeah, it was the panel first, and I went to the signing. Yeah. And there was a JoJo panel that because I was walking like again, like I passed it, but like they cut the line, but I was like, it's fine because the Viz it's always Viz, and then it's literally just VCR of Rocky be like, oh, thank you for coming to the panel and supporting JoJo. I wish I would come to LA. Like he doesn't come to LA for fucking 10 years already. So it's like, and they'll announce. It basically is like they talk about probably like Stillwell Run and some English really shit, which I don't care. But I mean, if you watch the dub, they have the English voice actor. I think Jolene and somebody. I think it's like the part 6 cast. And if you want to see cosplayers, they're like awesome. There's like somebody that's like famous for doing it. But yeah. So I didn't win because I got cut off. If I didn't got cut off, I would just sleep. So that's what happened at the panel. So I didn't win the panel. And then there was a Shocky and Peony panel at like 8 to 9. And then I was like, I don't need to go because it's a premiere. It's just they're gonna show the episode, but it's gonna come out like it's gonna release like next week. Like you could watch it, I don't know, like on TV or something. So I didn't go. And my friends were tired, so I didn't go there. But that was at nighttime, the same day. That happened. And then yes, and then this thing. This is like the main stuff. I mean, I said the two stuff that I was interested in is like the PHP and the project set guy. So I had her signing on day 3. So my friend I think went on day 2, and she also had like a merch from the same exhibition. This was 5 years ago in Japan. She had like a cloth of like all the characters in Rose, and it was funny because like my friend went to signing, and then they were like, "Oh, that's Kashi." They're like, "Oh, that was a long time ago." I'm like, "No, that was like 5 years ago. What do you mean?" But I went there, yeah, and I was like, "Oh, can you like sign this?" But I had something else, but I think this is better. I just think the signature would look better on this, even though this is kind of small. It's an acrylic panel, so it like stands like this. And this is like the two. I guess I would argue this is the two popular characters for Rosa made because even on a poster of these two, and this is a ship. It's actually a popular ship. So yeah, I ship these, and I had these. This is from the same exhibition. They were not selling this. I had these. So there's a like a duplicate. This is a print, a copy of like a panel, which have them both. But I feel like if they sign, I didn't want to sign them to sign like somewhere else. I mean, the good thing about this is you could frame it. But I was like, no, I think this is better. So I told them to sign on that. Yeah. I'm just saying they've been doing manga for 25 years. I don't know. So 5 years, I don't think 5 years is a long time ago for the. But yeah, so I got the sign. I was like, I'm happy. This is what this is like the best thing at AX that happened. This I got the sign. And on that day, it was like panels. Oh, yeah, and I had it there like my last signing. Yeah, and then they had like the FGO. They had a bunch of panels that I did not win because I was like, I'm not interested. And I know there was like panels. The last year or did this thing? There was panels. Actually, no. Was it a Link concert at night? But okay, so I heard there was stuff that was like there was like it was like Persona 5 singer was here first time in the US, and she had a live, and it was not ticketed, so it was free. And they had it at Novo or something, somewhere that was like less than 2,000 people. It was like maybe max 1,000 people. And no people knew what the line was. So like my friend just went to see, and then went to on the straight, and then my friend was like, "Where's the end of the line?" And somebody pointed left, and somebody pointed right. But then if you're already there, like you wouldn't make it in because there was light inside indoors as well. So like if you're on a street, like you're not gonna make it. But there's people that were like trying to pretend that they're staff and then trying to lie to people and be like the line is somewhere else. To try to be like let them like go somewhere else so they can't get it. But yeah, I'm not surprised. People do stuff like that, unfortunately. But yeah, so I know that happened, and there was panels. Yeah, there was panels that was like, the project Sekai panel. I didn't even talk about it. The project Sekai panel was like the Furian panel was before us, and then it was like they were like, you guys can't line here because it's a fire hazard. We're not lining up. This is the Furian was capped, and then everybody was like next to the fence. Like there was an empty area that had like a main. I was pretty front in line, but also like it's not that big autograph. There's stuff like that happen. Yeah, there's stuff like that happen. Yeah. So yeah, and then there was also a P5. I don't know if it's a guitarist or the singer, but I saw her because I wait. Yeah, the thing. Wait, I missed a signing. That's what I was missing. But I mean, I posted it. That was on day one though, I think. I'm like everywhere. I don't remember the date. Yeah, this day one because I have these together. But yeah. So I said like the Sakamoto, like the tier producer was here. And it was so funny because I was in line early because I was like, oh, I just get in line early, sign in just late. I go to town or something. So I went there. I was like, can you sign something else? Like not just, and they didn't even ask me what I was gonna let them sign. They said yes. I was like, okay. So I just took out I took out the poster, and they're like, oh, where do you want to sign? I was like, I don't know, like I don't know, white place. So yeah, I got this one signed. This is day one because the BO one is here. But yeah, and yeah, and then I didn't went to the FGO panel because I was like, I don't care about English server. Like, I've been to the FGO panel when they first came, so it's like, I know the gist. I know what I'm dealing with. I don't need to go. And then on day three, so I just did two signings basically. Is that a bear? Yes, that's like her mascot kind of. Like if you go to Twitter or like you go to AX the guest of honor, like that's her like icon. So that's her basically. That's her. I mean, yeah, like mascot, right? That's her. Like Paru the chicken. Baki's daughter that drew. I mean, not Baki's daughter. Baki's author's daughter that drew Beast. Uh, the chicken head. She wears a chicken head. Like, I mean, I don't think she draws a chicken head, but like she has a chicken head. Like, doesn't show her face. I saw her at the signing. I mean, she was signing next to me, like another line, in like the dark room. Not a room, but like they had like a cloth. I didn't get the ticket, but I asked the staff. I was like, I don't have a ticket. I'm like, I mean, you can't be not in front because they're gonna scan your ticket. They're gonna ask for a ticket. I was like, I don't have a ticket. Can you let me in? Because it was like end of signing. There was like only two people left, but they were like on time. They're like, oh no. I was like, okay, no. But my friend that was there asked like three people, was like, oh, can I sign? I don't have a ticket. They're like, sure. So she got like you just gotta ask. It's like, can I sign this? Or it's like, I don't have a ticket. Can I sign? They say yes, you get it. Like you just gotta ask. Baki's daughter. I mean, they could. Why not? Yeah, but yeah, this is her. This is basically her. Like her persona. Yeah, her persona. And last day, I did. Wait, I have one signing, right? Is it? Wait, let me see. What happened last day? Oh yeah, on the same day. No, not on last day. Day three. Yeah, I had another signing, and it was so funny because so this person he did like a kids kill too, and then they had a like a not exhibition, but like they had a what is it called? Like a booth, and they had like just talking about the work and stuff. It's an anime like movie that's gonna come out. And can so talent reason can see. Is this person? I don't know what they do. No, there's a specific sign. No, I don't know the sign. I'm sorry, but yeah. Uh, so this person, I went to sign, right, and then the staff next to him girl is like, "Oh, how do you know about us?" Oh my, I'm like, I saw you guys when I was doing autograph, and I was like, "Oh, but I saw the booth in the hall. It's like very nice. I enjoyed it." And then, and and then the staff, the girl, told like the guy was like, "Oh, like he was like, oh," she was like, Guzen." Like I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, Guzen, Guzen." I'm like, sorry, I'm a fucking fake fan. But I did see your booth and it is nice, okay? Oh, so yeah, that happened. And then actually I was it her? No. Yeah, wait, is it her? No. I think it was the other one. But okay, it wasn't a guest, but it was the one of the staff. So it was like, like sometimes they do like they want to like they have to personalize it and then they ask your name. And I'm like, can I write it because it's not in English? And then there was one girl, the staff was like, can you just tell me and I write it? I was like, fine. And then I showed like I opened my phone and I had notes, so I typed it. So it wasn't like my handwriting was like wrong or something. So I showed it to her and I was like, "That's the name." She was writing, right? And she wrote like on the second character, and she was like, "Actually, my kanji's bad. Can you write it?" I'm like, "You're fine. I'll write it." Yeah, and then actually, so yeah, if you guys don't know, because like for like characters, like they could have like different pronunciations. So usually they would just like do it like they would do it like one by one. So for example, like the last like the character itself, the meaning. So I said this is cloud, this is bird, this is like illusion, and this is like a dream. So when they were like writing, he was like, "Oh, this is like Yume." I'm like, "Yeah, like Marveloshi." And then they asked me, "Oh, like, oh, how do you pronounce it?" I was like, "Oh, like Kumotori Yemu." They're like, "Oh, is it like a nickname?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's a nickname." And they just like talk about it. I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." But I mean, I never do sign in English anyways. I used to just write my other nickname. That's not my VTuber. But when I show all my signings, I'll probably like block it because I might get doxxed, even though it's not anything, it's not related to my like any like name. I never use my real name because I don't like my names anyways. So like my friends don't even call my names. Like the only place that call my legal name is like like on like school and at work. They're like they call your legal name. That's when they use my legal name. I don't. And then I don't know. My mom, my dad, my family calls my legal name. That's it. So yeah. I'm not actually fake English name because I'm fucking born in U.S. So I'm actually not Chinese. If you want to be technical about it, I'm actually American Chinese. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. There are like popular names, but also like weird names that are like still names, but they like to use. But yeah, my name is actual fucking legal, and it's not weird. It's a very common name. It is just an English name. It's an American name. It's just an American name. But yeah, so that was like D3. Do I have a fake Chinese name? Well, actually, yes, then right because I don't have a legal Chinese name, so yes, I do have. Well, I mean, it's not fake. It's just yeah, it's not legal though. But yes, I do have a Chinese name. Yes, I do. Of course, I do. What do you mean? They cannot call me my English name when I was in China. When I was studying in China, they had to call me my Chinese name. Like you can't have a they're not gonna call you like fucking I don't know, Genmu or I don't know, like Tom Jerry, they're not gonna call you that. Like you kinda have to have a name, even if it's fake. Even if it's not legal, you need a name so they call you that Chinese name. Yeah, and then on that day, so yeah, there was the Gintama FGO panel. I didn't went to any panels. There was also a JoJo trivia at nighttime, but it was 9:30 to like 11. I think it's like they have like trivia questions and then you can win prizes. I feel like that would be fun, but it was very late, so I didn't went because I wasn't driving. My friend was driving, so if they're like tired, it's like it's not something that I want to. I have to go. It would be nice if I go, but I didn't went, but that was like stuff that I was like, oh, there's this. That was cool. And last day, basically, there was like nothing. Like there was like the horse girl piano. That's like also I'm gonna talk. I was gonna say everybody that does not know about that fucking horse thing is all fake weed because it's actually very popular. It's like a fucking big deal. If you actually are into anime, you should already know this. Not because some famous streamer plays it, then you know about it. Okay. Anybody that does not know it previously are fucking fake. Because the anime season 2 was insane. It was actually good. Like it's actually a good thing. It's like if you know, it's like you don't like I don't watch it, but I know about it. It's like you don't know about JJK, kind of. Okay, like it's like okay, it's not on a scale of JJK, but it's like I don't like. For example, they had the new Gundam panel and a signing. It's like I don't care about Gundam, and I didn't watch it, so it's like I'm not interested. I didn't go. But it's like if you know about anime, you should know that there's this thing. that's happening. Even if you're not interested and you don't watch it. That's the same thing of the horse girl shit. So like the fact that there's people that don't know it means they're tourists. They're just tourists. Yeah, I didn't win, but it's like a fan win. I think it's just like because you could like request I guess like is it request, but like you could say like I want to host a panel and I guess like AX approves it and then you could like they give you a room and then they'll put it on the schedule. So yeah, they have that. You're a fake weeb? Yes, you're a fucking fake weeb. Anybody that does not know that, before the English Go release, plus the streamers that are playing it, like I don't know, like famous streamers that are playing it, you guys are fucking fake weebs. I'm sorry, like no, no. Wasn't the game already popular? Yeah, they no, they didn't had an English release. They have a JP one and the like they had it. They just never had an English release. But my point was, even before the mobile game, the second season of anime was famous because it was good when it was out, like a couple years ago. So it's like the fact that people don't know about it means that you're fucking fake. It's like I don't care about isekai, but it's like I know about like slime. Like it's like I see the blue hair girl or something. I was like, I know that's the isekai. That's like famous. Or I like I don't know all the titles in like Japanese. It's like I know what it is. Like I've seen it, even if I don't know the plot. It's like I know about it. Okay, like that's what I mean. This is like if you don't know about it, it's like you're fucking fake then. You never see. Yeah, yeah. Like at least you would have to sing the gifts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The horse. Yeah, the Numa Musume. That's what I mean. Yeah, because everybody now suddenly everybody's like, oh, there's this horse hero thing. Let me play it. I'm just fucking fake. So fucking fake. Like you were not here when the global release. Like I was actually shocked that they had a global because it took a while for them to do it. I mean, I didn't question that it was not popular in like, the Western world, but it's like it took a while for them to. So when they announced they're gonna drop it, I was like, oh wow, they're gonna drop it. What? That's good. That's nice. Very fake retest. Oh. But yeah, that's they had that panel, I didn't win. I was like, I'm fine. Okay. Okay, now after that was like what I did for the 4 days. And I took some bad photos because I feel like if you guys want to know about it, they had like AX Light, but I think that was like they had people on stage and they talked about it. But you could just like type in Anime Expo and then people have like vlogs and stuff that are more professional than me. That or I know there's somebody that does like I think walkthroughs. They just walk through the halls and then they do everything. So, I don't need to give you guys professional photography. But I'll show you guys some stuff uh that I took. Mostly stuff that I was interested. Or I mean if it's not interested, I just saw. Because I'm a fucking ancient weeb. Sorry, like a lot of new stuff I just don't fucking care. But it's cool that they have the installations. So actually first thing, I didn't take this photo, but somebody was kind enough to give it to me. So there was a Yu-Gi-Oh cosplay gathering on day one. I saw it because I was walking. Because like I told you guys, I had like so JW like the signing is here, right? And then there's like West Hall, right? And then like I was like walking like this, like 20 minutes, and then you would go past. There was like a gathering, cosplay gathering section in the middle, outside. So I saw a lot of cosplayers. I mean, I wasn't cosplaying Lila on day one. I didn't join. There was a cashier player. One of horse named Ash Blossom. What? No? There is? This. I saw him, but I didn't take this photo. But I was like, I shouted, I was like, cashier riser, and then he just walked away because like he was walking towards me, and I was like walking the other way to go to like the signing, like autograph. So I think he just didn't hear me, and then he was walking. I was like, okay, you good. Yeah, there's a cash, and then look at the weapon, and do you see the cars on it? Do you see the cars here? Yeah, yeah. So there was this. Oh, that's so sick. I know. I was like, oh, okay. I see what I'm dealing with here. uh a harasser is nonchalant. Must be a cash player. I mean, I didn't stop him because he walked away. But I'm assuming this is a cash player. Probably plays cash son. If anybody knows the social, I'll like follow. Actually, I'll probably figure out if I can find his social. Yeah. There's this. There's that. And I was walking just randomly, so these are not like ew. Oh yeah, this. I tweeted about this. But I don't know if I could have took photos, but I think I'm safe because there's no R18 art. There was like R18 art behind, but Tengo was here in the art 18 section. I was like, oh, uh, Tengo's here. There's literally no Tenpai cosplay because it's not a human. So I'm pretty sure there's like nobody that cosplays Tenpai because you can't really cosplay that. But yeah, there's Tenga. Come and play with us. Okay. But yeah, there's that. I was walking on day 0, that's why. When they were still setting up. So oh yeah, I'll just go in like random order. In the entertainment hall, there was like the arc lights. They had like a guilty gear stuff. Uh I'm assuming that's it says what, Firewheel? I think it's a vehicle that somebody uses. Oh wait, oh no, this is not even here. Oh yeah, this is when they're still setting up. Actually, where's the one that they're set up? Oh, this one. Oops, this one. This one, yeah. Fire will MK2. There's a Flame Swordsman cosplayer? No. I didn't want to. I was walking and I saw most of like the anime at the cosplay site, gathering site. So no, I did not see the Flame Swordsman cosplay. But yeah, this is you see this is after they set up. Well, actually, this is like almost like when it's like done. But you take a basically you can take a photo and like you pose and then yeah, that's like the free. Like it's just a pin, guilty gear. Oh yeah, I forgot about this actually. Yeah, also this thing. So I forgot about this. So before the Ghost in the Shell panel, it was a Bandai panel, and because they don't clear rooms unless the next panel is R18, so I walked in, and because they started late, so they ended late, and the CEO was there. They're like, "Oh, thank you for coming." They were just wrapping around, and then at the end of the panel, he was standing in front, and then you could go up there and then take a photo with him, and he also gives you his business. So I was like, "Oh, I'll get one day." But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Kinani. And then they gave us like some trash. I mean, free stuff, but it's like just like brochure and pamphlets of like products that you can buy. And there was a Mujika clarifier as well. But I just came in, but I was like, can you give me the stuff, free stuff? They're like, yeah. So I just got it, and I just went to. I have the trash. Yeah, I don't have it now. It's like somewhere. Oh yes, here. Look, the bag. Bushiroad. Yeah, my feet is fine. It's not hurting. But yeah, it's just like catalogs of products. Okay, I don't know anybody interested in TCG. Oh yeah, the Bushiroad Expo stuff. The Mujika. It's just this is a clear file. And then yeah, like Nikki Vanguard, Shadowverse. Buy the product. Look, purchase that guy. Buy the TCG. Why is anybody wants Shadowverse? Oh yeah, I'll show you guys. They had a booth that you could play Shadowverse and then, or like you actually, yeah, it's like you follow their social or like their Twitter or Discord and then you could get a free stick. I didn't get any, but they had a booth in the exhibit hall. But yeah. Yeah, and then Hololive Ian was and it's like they were selling it. I think the structure deck or something, but yeah, like the first drop, the Ian ones. Yeah, and then more more cars, more cars. Yeah, I have two blimps, but it's yeah, this is like this is the free stuff. It's literally just like flyers of products that they have that you can buy. So yeah. I mean, I guess except this clear file here. So yeah, that's the free stuff from the Bushiro panel. That was right before the Ghost in the Shell. Let me return to photos because I remember about the pin. Oh yeah, and my BO is here. Actually, let me go in order. Yes, my BO is here, but oh yeah, this is I posted this. But this is the basically the panels, the reproduction art and like the manuscripts that was for sale in the gallery. So it was like if it's color, it's 300. If it's like black and white, it's 100. But like this is like a black and white one. But yeah, I took these on day zero. Like I opened the door because it wasn't locked, and then they were still setting up. I was like, "Can I come in?" And then the Japanese dude, the staff was like, "Yeah, sure." So I just took some photos. Yeah, it looks good. But I was like, "Can I get it signed?" Because I have the signing, but you have to pick it up on last day, which is like after all the signings. So I didn't buy any. And I was also broke, so I didn't buy any. But if I would still prefer that because I could have signed on it. You can't. You have to wait because they have to still like I guess display it in the hall. This is they're still setting up, but this is like Bandai. You see the Gundam TCG? There's like fucking 5 booths of like Bandai. Like they always just have like everything. They have like yeah, they have like one for figure, like one for Gundam TCG, one for like they like every booth is like something else, but it's all Bandai. And this like the hall. Basically, this is like when you walk bridge, and then this is where you go to like West Hall. So yeah, I just took this photo because this is my ship. This is my ship here. But yeah, as you can see, there was nobody because this is day zero. And then this was like the day one Project Sekai movie stuff. And then they were like, oh, this is the only time you could take photo. It was just like the title. Was called I think what the Miko that can't seen or something. But that's basically like in the middle. There's a big stage, and then on the left and the right side, there's like two big screens. And oh, there's this. I didn't like stop her, but I saw this while I was walking. Like Heek, is it called Kiki Moody Rumi? I think, but it was cute. I was walking, so I was like, I don't want to be like, can I take a photo of you? But okay, but I think it was fine just like taking a photo of that. Yeah. Oh yeah, and this thing. This thing here, like this last thing wasn't there before. But this is the thing I was talking about, the black like room where they didn't want to be seen. So this is like Paru was signing in, and I was like literally I was signing next like when I was talking about the signing. And yeah, then oh yeah, the friend there was a friend panel that was before Project Sekai, and it was like long. But yeah, the worst thing was the Persona Link line, and then I think the Demon Slayer in the morning, probably also JJK. But yeah, like when I was waiting for them to open the line for Project Sekai on day two, like the fan meet, there was a manga truck outside, and then they just show like Shinkichi board. And look, that's the beast. That's the V stars in the middle, and then that's the Baki. Like they were just like displaying them. I was like, oh, like it was just like a kind of like a bus, and then walk in. And this is Oh yeah, this is the insane Dodo. I'm just like, why? I'm like, it's insane that they chose this, especially for the first one. But yeah, if you see, like, you see, this is like the Akito's voice actor. This is right here. You can't really see, but and then the MC is like, yeah, the MC's also here. But you're supposed to like chant with them, but they fucked up the chanting. Twice. Yeah. So that was like day 2. And this was like before. They also started late. That's why I had to leave like even earlier because I was like, I'm afraid I can't go to the next panel. But yeah, these are like the 4 people that came. They were like, the show is gonna start in 20 minutes. The show is gonna start in 10 minutes. The show is gonna start in 5 minutes. The show is gonna go through. And I look at the clock, I was like, you are fucking like 25, already 25 minutes late. Because I think the panel before, like, I think the friend panel was late. I think it's like if a panel's late and then just like everything gets delayed. But yeah, this is like before it started. The first time you go into a con, how do you like it? What's your what's your what do you think about AX? Yeah, this is also Bandai booths. You see the Bluebird girls, the Love Live Blue girls, and then this is the shiny colors. And then next to it, so they had like if you follow them, they give you like the ice cream Nanigasaki sticker. I don't have it. It's probably in my Edith bag. So like they were giving out the sticker, like a square sticker. Oh. Oh yeah, this was the artist that I was the Kusawan, the one that uh here. You could also draw on this. This was like next to before you enter entertainment hall on the right side. So there's that. Oh yeah, this is the here. This is the I was in line already. Oh, that's the manga truck next to the yellow tent. Like I'm in line, and then there's all the people that wants to get in line for the projects that got panel, which wasn't that bad. Compared to other stuff that was like I don't know, Demon Slayer, JJK, Furin, like all the other like the Aniplex and Crunchyroll panels, basically. You're a little overwhelmed. It's been less people and less lines. I can tell you that. But yeah, if you went with your friends, then I would assume that it'll be better to navigate. Oh yeah, this is like the stuff that isn't gay, but they had it here. They had like oh yeah, this is I had it here, but like this is like I wrote my name for the auto, like the sticky note. But just like a postcard. I was like taking a photo. Actually, do I have the photos here? I was taking a photo, and then she was like, "You want this?" I'm like, "Oh, thank you. Yes, I want free shit." Yeah, like they had the wall with the T, just like for promoting. Was the longest line you were in? Not this year. I wasn't really in lines this year. I used to do autograph. I used to do night camping. Uh, so I would say those lines are longer. Maybe not longer than panel, but it's longer than panel waiting time. Panel, okay, 3 hours before you can get in. Sorry, autograph, sorry, fucking like a day before. Okay, like 3 hours, like forget about it. You're not gonna get shit. It's like- but they don't have like night camping for autograph anymore. That's history. Oh, you watched the premiere? Nice. I know she also did signings but I know about it when they got like voted like the best in the men's category, but um I wasn't like crazy about it, so I didn't win. Like I was never big into panels and like maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, since they don't clear the rooms in between unless it's R18X, I just don't really go because like for like premieres, it's like okay, I watch it and then the next like in an hour they just post it on Twitter or on YouTube. So it's not like it's like and then like I don't know. It's like I mean if you could I guess if you really want to see the guys, which it's rare that I want to see it guys unless it's like something that I'm very interested in. Oh yes, this. So you guys remember the new project that they announced? They had a installation like right when you go into West Hall. I don't fucking know. Like the hall that's like not the closer closer to the exhibitor hall. Yeah, so there's that. That's the back, and then the front looks like where is it? This one. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a new another mascot, but I know the fox. Like the fox is from Gen 3. So there's that. Like this is the front. I think there was a demo or something, but this was like already when they're gonna close. So I just took a photo. Oh yeah, this thing. There's like their mascot air balloons, and sometimes they fall because they don't have enough air. But yeah, this is like right here. This is under the bridge. This is when like maybe 5 years ago when there was autograph lines. Like overnight, people were waiting here because the tent of autograph like would be like somewhere near here. Before it was under the grass. That was where we were like just there. But yeah, there's that balloon. What else do I have? Oh yeah, and then in the entertainment hall is like all the Chinese goon gotcha games that I don't care. But they had like very cute cosplayers, but I don't want to take photos with them, so I just took photos when I was walking. But they have like different sets, and there's a line that basically you could take photos. So yeah, that's the Arc Knight, and yeah, like right here. Like she's like resting, but my BL. This visual is the same one in the calf. Like the calf that they had, like it's the rain calf. Like, so that booth entirely is just a BL. But yeah, there's that there. I have the art of this. So because like in the calf is like you could purchase it for like I guess like 100. I think it was like close to 200, but not 200. It's probably like capped at 200 or something. And it's like if you buy it, there's a chance that you could get an autograph one. It was like a raffle, but like I didn't get it. But like I have the piece of it, the vertical piece of it, digital and acrylic. I bought so many shit from this calf. I was just like, give me everything. Like, give me everything. When I went to Japan, and yeah, this is just like the Sakamoto days Netflix like is it like a light bulb? It's like kind of like a light thing, but it's just like they have it. Uh, like you could take photos. Like it was like next to the wall. Basically, ad. Basically, ad here. Photos, yeah, photos for Husbando San. They're not supposed to be Husbando, but yeah. I didn't take pictures of it. I was like, I could get my Ida bag, but it's like I have too many fucking Ida bags, so I'm not gonna bring them. I'm gonna edit it, I guess. I think I'm gonna post it. I have since I did Watame on the last day, I did a photo of me having the 4 Ida bags and my friend like took a video of me like with the Ida bags. Yeah. But I kinda have to edit it. But yeah, that's the ZZ one. Like the set is nice. Set is nice. I just don't really care about Gunner. But like it's like all the booths every booth, like me, like Holvers, like Art Knives. I think Blue Grand, like everything was there basically in the same area. Oh yeah, about the BL stuff actually. So the funny there's a okay, it was funny in the BL booth. Okay, so the booth that like I showed you, the two guys that stand, right? Silent Hill. Oh yeah, yeah. They had a Konami booth, but they were here for Silent Hill. They pulled out like they don't do Yu-Gi-Oh booths anymore. Like since like 3. But okay, this is funny because so this is the BL booth, right? So they had like I guess calligraphy of BL like what is it called? Like terms, like phrases that you see like that you could that you like right here, like you see the thing, and then they have paper, and then you could like learn to write it. So like that one is like I think that's like uke or is it seven? No, I think that's seven. But I guess I don't know. I guess this is a part of the culture of like you're learning calligraphy and you're learning BL terms at the same time. I like that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, this is the FGO motorbike. I don't think you could sit on it. I'm not sure, but like a lot of voice actor came and like sat on it. Photos. Yeah, the fragrant order, and this was like near Viz. They just I mean this is not a poster, but they just had this wall. They had this KT. They had this board here for the Stillball run. I'm like, okay. And then there was this at the Kodansha place. Was it Gaki Odd Kuta? They announced that they're gonna have an anime. I'm not like crazy about it, but they had like the entire installation that you can take photos with. And wait, did I? Hmm? Yep. I mean, they always have a Jono panel with Viz, but I'm just like, I don't really care uh, about Dub. So yeah, and then there's these horse girl life size figure. There's this, yeah, like just there. And they have same at the same place with the motorbike. There was like a tunnel kind of where I think it's interactive, where they have like, well, who's that Pokemon? Like right here, you see the cut like the black and thing here, and then you could tap I think on the ground or like you could tap the screen and then you could like basically say who the servant is. So you see like this is the wall here, right? Wall, and then it turns like right here it turns, and then there's like another like 9 degrees. There's like another like wall here. They kicking up dust. What dust? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. No, I think that's speed. Talking about a horse, right? I think that's just wind speed. The blue and pink thing. I think that's wind speed. I mean, they yeah, with dirt, I guess. And then I took a photo of my waifu here. My digital waifu. But yeah, I didn't find the archer one because I think like they had too many servants, and then like after a period of time they like changed like another batch. But yeah, I found Hiddle and the same place of the Kodasha booth. There is this Ghost in the Shell thing where there was a like a gotcha, not gotcha, crane thing where it's like try to get the stuff, and then they had numbers, and then it's like I think there was a shirt or poster and something, and if you don't get it, you'll get a free sticker. Yeah, there was that for the Ghost in the Shell. And there was like a giant One Punch Man figure here. Like they also had like basically, you know, like just the walls, but here's the here's the statue. Oh yeah, and then Shadowverse was here. Uh like you could play the game. And if you follow their Twitter or social, that's what I was talking about. Like you get a free sticker. I didn't get a sticker because they already closed like here, and I was like, I'm fine. But yeah, they had a booth here. And there's this. This was like they had a JJK, I guess, installation. This was inside, like right here. Mm. And outside, it looked like this. It was like just the temple. Right? Yeah. Yeah. And there's always the racing Miku, but sometimes they have cars, but I guess this time they didn't bring the cars. They just had the motorbike. What pic? I didn't take a pic there. Yeah. There's that. Yeah, that's like most of the. I didn't. I have like footage of like the part of the panel during the panel. Yeah, this is the last photo I'm gonna show. I was walking away, like I was like gonna exit, and then I heard like bird noises, and I was like, oh, this is crows or ravens. I fucking hate taking photos. Well, I mean, but like if people come up to me and they want a photo of my cosplay, I wouldn't say no. I take photos of myself. Uh, except like the last day because I wanted to do something with the Ida bag. I copy. Oh no. I see like yeah, okay. Mm. What did I cosplay? I literally posted it. Like I posted my lineup. But I said like day 3 didn't work out because it's not here. It's actually gonna arrive like tonight. I was like, okay then. Like it's arriving after everything is done. I could do that like some other time, I guess. It's just like I wouldn't be able to show the author unless they come back, I guess next year or in 5 years or something, in 20 years. Mrs. Lag. Okay, I'm getting back. Okay, I see myself getting PBT. Yes, I see myself getting PBT. Yeah, I see myself getting PBT. Okay, let me see. Mhm. But yeah, that's it. That's the gist of what happened basically. It wasn't a busy year for me, especially because there's no like night camping anymore. So it's like okay, I wake up at like 7, 8 or something like, and then I go back, and then there was no night panels I went to. The latest was like in at 6. So it was like It was a relatively chill AX for me. Uh, because also I didn't have crazy stuff that I wanted to do, like the guests. I wasn't like, you didn't see that? You could go on my Twitter and then you could find it. Yeah. I have, and then they're just like some free, like every free stuff that you give out is just like ads of like, okay, buy our figures. These are out. Like, like basically like, oh, this new series gonna come out. Basically, yeah. Like, oh yeah, wait. And then there was a, I didn't show this. Like, some places where the Arknight booth that had cosplayers, they were like doing demos. I think you could play. Yeah. And then there was like this paper bag that's pretty big. Because my Ida bags are not like big, and I don't want to like damage my keyboards. So I just went and I was like, "Can you give me a bag?" They're like, "Yeah, yeah." And the English one is title name is Enfield Industries. But yeah, I got this bag. There was also a free bag at Taito that uh, that has this and this. They're like, just like follow our social and get it. I'm like, yeah, I already followed you guys. Like I followed you guys like a long time ago to get like other free stuff from previous years. Yeah. And then there's like, oh yeah, this also, yeah, it's the thing that I was talking about in the front with the installation, the Digimon stuff. It's called the Digimon break. I didn't even get a lot of stuff. It was just like, oh, there's some stuff. But yeah. Because I still have like all the giant bags from previous years. And it's like I can't really use them. It's like the only one I could kind of use. Like it's like, okay, this is like a grocery bag. But it's like so flimsy that I'm like, I feel like this might break. It's like this is so thin. But like those bags is like, I don't know, it's can't really use them like, I don't know, to go grocery or something. Yeah. Du- 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 du. But yeah, that's the end of the yeah. Did I show everything? I think I showed everything. See, like I didn't want to artist alley, so I didn't buy anything basically. Oh wait, no, there's some stuff I did. Okay, there's something I didn't show. Remember now. I remember. Where is it? Here. So there was like, I don't know, I didn't even ask his name, but there was somebody that was selling Shinkishi Wars like outside of the autograph place. And I was like, oh, these are nice. I'll just buy them. I'm like, I'm not gonna use them this year. But he was selling like gradient Shinkichi boards. Like this is like purple and blue. Obviously purple and blue. I think he also had green. And then there's this black one. There's also a gold one that has like texture. Like he just buys them like because you buy them like you can buy it in bulk stuff. And he was just like reselling. He's like $5 each. I'm like, that's even though it's not $5, but it's like, oh fine, I'll get it. So I got these boards. I guess I got these boards. Or I don't know. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I'll probably see what I do with them. Yeah, I see. Like not a lot of stuff. I might do like I might do a yapping of like everything that I have signed. But I have to find everything. Like there's a lot of stuff, but I have some pieces that are funny. Like a lot of them like are like for voice actors. A lot of them like coming for like pay section and like smaller cons. They'll be like depending on the price, but like it's like you could just like pay, and then they have like signing section. So I've done that as well. But I think most of my, at least more than half, I think, of my signings are like at AX. And most of them, I think like 90% are all like free, since it's like the guest on honors, or yeah, there are like some industry stuff, but like I think most of them, yeah. This is like so early. I don't like this. I don't even know who. Like nobody. There's like people that are live right now. Let's see. Okay, I'll send you guys. I need to still study Malice. I haven't even fucking read the cards, but I was looking at combos. So I see the end board of uh just it's just dark fluid plus elusive. I think I get, or like one of them. I think I get what is happening, but I don't. Okay, I don't get what's happening, but I've seen the end board on the combo lines. So I gotta read. I have to study, and then tomorrow, Ray Ray is going to teach me Malice. Well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't lag. I mean, if it lags, then I mean, yeah. Oh yeah. Also this thing. But yeah, gotta study Malice. I'm hungry as well. I ate in the morning, but like I'm like hungry again. Mm-mm. Less than for a world champ. I know.